Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to episode 60 in Euro Truck Simulator 2's Eurotrip. Oh, it's already 60. Time flies by when you drive in your truck. And I already sorted out the next cargo, which is this huge rock bucket. I picked it up here in Osnabrück, where I left my last cargo. So we are at the exact same station, and I need to get a little around here to drive into the exit. Let's show you this nice company in the meantime. Yeah, and enjoy the view on all this now probably pretty expensive scrap metal. Maybe I should lift up the axles a little bit. And we are 25 tons in.
Turn right.
Could be heavier. Okay, first let's try to get out of here without already putting dents in this trailer, but I think it should be fine.
Turn left.
Okay. And now I will make my way to the Netherlands. Specifically set to a town, which name I will butcher as follows. Groningen, or so it sounded to me when I checked it on YouTube a few minutes before starting this recording.
Get ready to turn right.
And if we would say it in English, it's probably more something like Groningen. Groningen. But yeah, I want to butcher my city names in style, so Groningen. Or something close to that. And yeah, my nose is a little bit acting up, and it might be some slight spring allergies, some kind of hay fever, but fortunately it's just a little bit. And I mean really a little bit of a runny nose and nothing with itchy eyes and stuff, at least for now, so I'll take it. And yeah, that's what's going on right now. So I apologize in advance if I do the one or other sniffy I forget to edit out while I'm on the road with our beautiful co-driver Momiji. Yeah, and I think Groningen was one of the cities added in with some of the rework, because I was pretty sure I discovered all the cities in the Netherlands already, but now this new one popped up. So more to explore, I guess. Yeah, we are on a little bit of a shorter drive, and that's fine as well. And with this nice weather, everything is great to let the windows down a little bit. And we are crossing the border right at this moment. Welcome to the Netherlands. So, yeah, in consequence of my little pain episodes here and there over the last few weeks, I decided that I really have to do something again, so I forced myself to get up a little bit earlier than usual today and go for a run, which is my first run in like about almost a year. And yeah, it was interesting. I have to admit, it went way better than I anticipated at first.
Turn left.
For having a 1-year gap, I was thinking I probably will barely get 1 kilometer, if at all, but in the end I made it to 2.6 kilometers. And I think if I pushed it a little bit, I could have gone to the 3, but I didn't want to spend my workday in agony and cramps, so I thought it was a good time to stop. And I have to admit, I kind of forgot the feeling that waking up earlier than usual, taking a run and going for a run and take a nice shower afterwards feels pretty refreshing, and it kind of makes a good start into the usual day. So I decided, or I plan to at least go for 1 or 2 runs a week just to get the system running again. And now the weather is a little bit better. I mean, my immune system is pretty low through my medication, and so I don't want to risk going for walks in pretty cold weather or in too much rain. Like if it's a slight rain, it's okay, I guess, if I have the appropriate running wear. But I don't want to risk getting an infection just to stay a little bit more healthier and then have the opposite effect. So now it seems like a really nice weather to go for it. And yeah, so basically turning into the 1st of April, I took the first steps again towards running. Also, I need to find a little bit more of where I can actually run pretty well where I live now. When I was in my old apartment, I had a big park, maybe 5 or 6 minutes away from my house, and they had a great running course with about 3.1 or 2 kilometers per round. So I often made my run from my house or my apartment to the park and back, and had around 4 kilometers in total, which was pretty decent. And on my day off I had longer runs around between 7 and 10 kilometers depending on my mood and that day's condition. So I'll try to go back to that again, but who knows if that will work, because I'm someone who pretty easily gets into the habit of just thinking, okay, now is enough, and then just let it fade out slowly. Yeah, but I could also keep it up for over 2-3 years when I was still on dialysis. I almost each week I had 3 runs, so I can do it if I put my mind to it, but yeah. There was I'm not sure who it was, but there was this German philosopher or poet where he said, "Der Geist ist willig, doch das Fleisch ist schwach," which means like the ghost, the mind is willing to do something, but the flesh is weak. So I want to do something, but I can't get my lazy ass up to do it actually. But getting my lazy up almost 1 hour earlier than usual before work is probably a pretty good step into keeping up, or at least starting up again. And while I ramble about my awesome running experiences, we already arrived in this nice little sunflower field, and I hope they won't use these rock buckets to, or this big rock bucket to flow through the fields.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Okay. Okay, here is the parking spot, so I will make a small turn and get to it from here. Concentrate and get this thing done, and I don't like these shadows on the trailer at the moment. Alright, these are the trailers where the rear axles also are steering. Sometimes I feel it's a little bit more complicated for a simple-minded person as I am. And I just caught myself from saying it's looking good, because we all know how this would have ended. But I got it kind of first try. And I'm glad. It's not... We are pretty loose, but hey, the game says it's okay, so it's okay. Well, joking aside, I hope you enjoyed this trip from Germany to the Netherlands. And if you liked it, or if you did enjoy it, please leave a like, maybe subscribe, and hopefully you'll be back for another video. Until then, have a great time and see you. Bye!